Hi there, it's me, Lavender Gray, here with a tarot reading. So today we're going to look at blessings from the fairies. We are going to be looking at your oracle cards first to see what energies are going on in your life, making sure you found the right pile, just an energetic check-in. Then we will be moving on to the fairy tarot to get a little bit more specific about what blessings are coming your way. And then we'll finish off with the Faery Whispers. So this is a pick a pile reading, which means there are 3 readings in the video, and you pick which pile calls to you the most. It could be all of them. You could watch the whole video. That's totally fine. It could be none of them, which means another video is meant for you. But hopefully you feel drawn to something in this video. Thank you so much for being here, by the way. So pile number 1 has this opalite on top. Pile number 2 has this rose quartz on top. And pile number 3 has this titanium quartz on top, or flame aura quartz. So take as much time as you need to decide which pile you feel most drawn to. It could be the crystal, it could be the number, it could be vibes. You can put your hand over each one on the screen and see if there's any heat or electricity or anything like that. If you want some randomization, I do have a D4 here. Let me grab it. Number 1. So if you're unsure about where to start with pile number 1. So without further ado, let's get into it. Hi there, pile 1. If you chose this opalite, then this reading is for you. Okay, so let's see what our oracles say. We have Say It Out Loud, The Bloom, Creations Realized, Right Time, Harvest, Celebrate. B, Community Cooperation, Sweetness, Spirit of Place. And Student, Light Attributes, Humility and Devotion to Knowledge, Openness to Lifelong Learning. Shadow Attributes, Arrogance in the Pursuit of Destructive Knowledge, Unwillingness to Translate Knowledge into Action. Okay. So there's a lot of playful, youthful energy here. There's it's very spiritual as well, which makes sense since you're watching a tarot reading. You're probably a very, spiritual person. So it seems like you're learning a lot about spirituality with the student, and we have Spirit of Place here, which is the idea that every place has a spirit. I know it's sort of exactly what it says, but every place you go to has a spirit taking care of it, and that's very true of the fairies. Um, the fairies want you to know that you are very respectful of places. You're already doing a really good job, and you feel it in your heart. The spirit of place, you feel connected to the trees, you feel connected to the ocean or a lake or a body of water, wherever it is that you find yourself. You have a really easy time connecting with that place. And the fairies are just like congratulating you on that and being like, yes, you're right. The feelings you get when you're out in nature are correct. We have a little pointed ear here, little fairy, and some butterfly wings. And you're quite humble as well with the student archetype, recognizing that you don't know everything and you're willing to learn. Um, and you're willing to put the work in with bee here. Bees are very hard workers and they're absolutely necessary for the ecosystem, the pollinators. And plus, they make honey, which is just a really cool freaking animal. Um, I have a hair in my face. Um, we have Say It Out Loud here with a water spirit that lures people to their deaths. So you might be feeling drained in a way. You might feel like you might need to go to places in nature in order to recharge yourself because something or someone is draining your life force right now with Say It Out Loud. And as it suggests, saying this out loud, saying your fears, saying what is draining you out loud, writing it down, even maybe writing it down to burn it, have a burning bowl ritual, might be really useful to you right now. Um, we have this shape changer in the shape of a centaur right now, of a horse. And horses are very wild and free and have attitudes, don't they? I I still love horses a lot. I'm an inner horse girl, even though I don't have a horse and never have and never will. Anyway, I'm allergic. um, Sorry for the tangent. Um, and then we also have the bloom, creations realized, right time, harvest, celebrate. Yes, like I was saying with the spirited place, celebrate how far you've come spiritually, because you put in the work. You put in the work. When it comes to spirituality, and the fairies recognize that, and they want you to keep doing the work. They want you to keep setting out offerings for them, bread and honey, milk or butter, something sparkly, something shiny, something with maybe not sentimental value, but something that is like cute and little, like a cool rock you found at the beach. Um, be careful of leaving offerings out because you could get bugs if you leave out food for extended periods of time. You might want to have a tea party or a dinner where you invite the fairies to sit with you, and so you set out a little plate for them with, like I said, some bread, honey, milk, whatever it is that you're eating, maybe cake, a slice of pie, maybe it could be anything, something that's tasty and yummy. Um, and they're here to help you realize your manifestations because you absolutely deserve whatever it is that you're working towards, whether that's money or a new branch of your career, um, a relationship, a friendship. Um, I think friendship is really represented here with B because they are a hive. They all work together. Um, this could be coworkers as well, manifesting good coworkers or collaborators even. Maybe you're a content creator and you want to collab with somebody. If so, hit me up. And then we have the bloom here with congratulating you on what it is that you have manifested already because you do have certain blessings already. Um, Blooming flowers might be very important to you. Maybe bringing flowers into your house to lighten the energy, to add something to the spirit of place. You're very respectful of the places you go to. You don't litter, like God forbid, and you maybe you pick up trash or something like that, where you are leaving the place better than how you found it. And the fairies are just so they're very proud of you. And they expect it of you in a way. They expect you to take care of the world around you, and you do. Um, Everybody makes mistakes here. You're not going to be perfect, but the fairies aren't going to punish you because these are the fairies that have the highest good at their heart, your highest good at heart. And so they're not going to be nitpicking you or punishing you. And if you do feel spirit guides that get angry at you, that punish you, those aren't spirit guides. Those are maybe earthbound spirits or trickster spirits. But you definitely don't want spiritual friends that punish you. So if there is something like that spiritually that's draining you, that's like leading you astray almost with the say it out loud, it's time for a cleanse. It's time for maybe a steam cleanse, a smoke cleanse, crystal, sound. You can clap around your space. You can say very loud and clear, I I banish the spirits that are fucking with me. Um, and selenite is very cleansing. Black tourmaline or obsidian is quite protective. Um, because you don't deserve that. You don't deserve to have spiritual partners that fuck with you, that try to trip you up, that are like that make fun of you. Like those aren't the fairies that we're dealing with here. Blessings from the fairies that have your highest intentions at heart. Um, so that is where I shall clear these up. And we're going to get into your tarot. I absolutely Love this deck so, so, so much. It's a very special deck for me. And I'm really excited to use it for you today. And while I'm shuffling, I wanted to say thank you so much for being here. And if you, okay, that was a really bad shuffle. Let's try again. I've been like struggling with my shuffles, but I was trying to say that I am really grateful for everyone who watches my videos. I really like making them, so it's really cool when you guys leave me a like or a comment that it resonated or subscribe to my channel. That all helps me and means a whole lot. So let's get into it. What blessings are coming your way? What blessings do the fairies have for you? What fairy blessings are coming your way? The Two of Summer. Oh my God, this is exciting. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone, forgiveness and the resolution of a problem. Don't give up. Your relationship can be healed. So, love, blessings in love are coming your way. Romance, a spark between you and somebody else. Um, Something quite beautiful, something worth working toward. We have these two lovers here. We have pink dress and a green suit. Pink and green are both heart chakra colors. So you're going to be feeling it in your heart. You might be getting a crush soon. The Prince of Summer. Are you kidding me? Romantic, captivating, dramatic, flirtatious. Falling in love suddenly. So we have two falling in loves here. Being swept off your feet, the need to stay grounded during a very emotional experience, and he is riding a dandelion flower. And dandelions are one of my favorite plants because, one, they have cute little puffball magic, fairy magic puffballs on them that you can blow off to make a wish. How cute is that? They have a very pretty yellow flower as well that opens to the sun, and you can eat the plant. I think you can eat every part of the plant. Maybe not the stems and probably not the puffball part, but you can eat the flowers and the leaves and the root. And the roots of a dandelion plant are so deep and strong. If you've ever tried to weed out a dandelion plant, it does not come out of the ground. That's how strong it is. And so dandelions, and they crack sidewalk pavements too. They're very strong as well as being pretty and edible. So dandelions are like a fabulous plant in my book. And we have him riding one. So a wish is also pictured here. You can blow off the little fuzzies to make a wish. So we have, maybe you've been wishing for romance, and this Prince of Summer, this could be you, this could be somebody else, or it could be an overarching energy. I'm taking it to mean as a romantic interest entering your life. Okay, then we have the Seven of Winter. There is a better choice, not seeing things clearly, running away from the truth. And we have this fairy carrying liquid water when everything else around her is frozen. So we can assume maybe she has stolen the water. So this is somebody trying to steal something from you. Maybe somebody is jealous of the love that's entering your life and turns sort of sour towards you, and that's okay. If someone is that jealous of you and like is mean to you, God forbid, or like is just draining you, then they're probably not meant to be in your life, and it's okay to let go of them. We have the Chariot, number 7, with obsidian as the crystal. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. And we have this fairy drawn by two dragonflies. And dragonflies are kind of romantic, like when they are like mating with their mate, like don't they like fly around together and they're connected, which is like, I mean, I think that's how it works. Don't they like make a heart as well? I could be thinking of a different bug, but they're quite romantic. Um, so this could be an ex, the Seven of Winter, that's trying to come back and like take your energy. Let me get a clarifier. The King of Autumn, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted. Be assertive when it comes to what you know is right. Everything going your way. A good person or company to work for. Okay, so not everything is as it seems. This could be taken a couple ways. The first is you might be feeling like, okay, hold on. How do I wanna how do I wanna say this? Um because the King of Autumn is quite positive, coming up in the upright position. I'm taking all of these as upright. I don't know why I said that. But the King of Autumn, especially upright, is a very positive card and represents somebody that is, like it says, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, gifted, someone who is grounded, someone who is powerful, holds a lot of authority, someone who enjoys the finer things in life and likes to provide for those he cares about. Coming out under the Seven of Winter, this could be, like I said, it could be an ex, someone coming back into your life, but you feel like maybe they're not quite as they seem. Give me another one. I know I'm pulling a lot of cards, but the Two of Autumn. Bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. This is a card of balance, being able to balance your work and home life and your relationships. So you might have two, oh, we have two twos here. You might have two love interests in your life right now. We have the Prince of Summer and the King of Autumn. We have Two of Summer and the Two of Autumn. So we have a two and a court card, a two and a court card. So a pair. So it could be you and somebody else, like one romantic interest and then another romantic interest. So you might have to choose if you're not polyamorous. You might be having to choose between going towards your past, because this could be somebody from your past coming forward, choosing between this romantic, not a playboy, but someone who does sweep you off your feet. All right, let me see what else we've got. Give me a clarifier for the Two of Summer. The Princess of Autumn. Studious, responsible, cheerful, mischievous. Happy news. Excuse me. Happy news about your career, promotions, or scholarships. Well thought out plans that go perfectly, needing a little push to get going. Okay, we have a princess and a prince. This could be you, and the fairies are just congratulating you again and saying that, like, you're this princess that deserves to be taken care of, deserves to be romanced, deserves to be swept off their feet. Princess doesn't have to be gendered. You could be a dude, you could be a girl, you could be a non-binary person. I was going to say friend, but I said person. Anyway, your gender doesn't matter. It's just a vibe. It's an energy of being a princess. And princesses, if we look at the archetype, are kind, strong, and capable. They make friends with animals a lot of the time. Someone who holds power as well. Not as much power as a prince or a king, but holds authority in her own right. Um, we could look at the damsel archetype as well, but I think princess is different from damsel, and the archetype deck that I used, this card from the archetypes deck, doesn't have a princess card. It only has damsel. And I'm like, and I saw that and I was like, I am so offended. And my teacher at the time was like, that's very princess of you. And I was like, you're right. But anyway, princesses are strong, are capable, are kind and loving, and oftentimes fall in love with a prince. So we have, in terms of blessings, we have this, even though this is kind of negative, it's a blessing in that something negative is coming to light and you can deal with it now. Um, I'm so like confused as to what the Seven of Winter means, and I've pulled two other cards for it already. What does the Seven of Winter mean? Someone or something is, oh, okay. Ten of Spring. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Okay. I would look into polyamory because you might think of yourself as the Seven of Winter fairy stealing something because you can't choose between two people. And um, it's really weighing on you, being like, I have all these options for romance, which in which case, like, congratulations, embarrassment of riches. Um, but you might have all these options and you're not sure who you want to go with, where you want to go, who you want to spend your time with. Um, Asking for help, like it says, asking your friends, asking your therapist, being like, I don't know who to give my time to. Even with this Two of Autumn, you are juggling multiple partners at the same time, perhaps. Um, and you're doing pretty good, but we have this guilt with the Seven of Winter, feeling like you're not good enough, you don't deserve that much love, and you do. The thing with polyamory, and I'm biased because I'm a polyamorous person, is that you get to, okay, how do I want to say this? Love is not a finite resource. The more you have, like the more you give, the more you have, for both are infinite. My bounty is as boundless as the sea. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite, is a Juliet quote from Romeo and Juliet. Um, so the more like, love begets love. And instead of thinking that you're splitting your time, splitting your love between all these people, you are growing your love and you're allowing more love to manifest. I hope that makes sense. Let's see. Underneath the Prince of Summer, we have the Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. So we have two princes and a king, and we have a princess here. So we have a lot of court cards. There's a lot of players going on here. There's a lot of people moving around your life that you're choosing between and choosing who to spend time with. And like I said, you might feel really guilty that you can't give all your time to one person or the other, and that you do have to split your time and your schedule with people. Um, I'm just thinking of that Juliet quote again. Um, My bounty is as boundless as the sea. The more I give to thee, the more I have, for both are infinite. Just felt like I should say that one more time. And then we have renewal, number 20, judgment. Review the past and the present so you can plan a bright new future, understanding your life purpose, releasing judgments of yourself and others. Okay, yes. So a new chapter in your life is opening up here. It's this is kind of giving importance of being earnest as well, like yeah, um comedy almost, where you have a lot of players in your life. Um I think this Princess of Autumn is you. Um um Although it could be somebody else. Um we have two major arcana coming out next to each other. So the Chariot is about forward momentum, is about taking action and stopping procrastinating and moving forward. We have this fairy who is, looks like she's having the time of her life driving this chariot. The chariot is pulled by your willpower as well. Um, and then the crystal for renewal is fire opal, I believe, for judgment. We have little tiny fairies around the judgment. So you could have lots of little fairy guides around you. Yes, you have lots of fairy guides around you, and they're having so much fun as you fall into romance, as you um, experience romance with all these different people. You just could be dating around and just experiencing life and love and romance and good food and good sex and good flirtation and good laughter and good rest as well. We have unity, number 5. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see which works for you, a spiritually minded community. So we have three major arcana all coming out in the same place, which is really interesting. It is on the rightmost side of the deck, or the spread, which makes me think it could be in the future position if we're doing past, present, future. So a lot of change is coming up for you in the future. Um, the Hierophant, or Unity, is about learning from others. We had that student archetype come up. It's about learning from others and integrating what you've learned with what you already know, and comparing new versus traditional things, and seeing which works best for you at the moment. Um, can I get what it? Oh, yes, please. 13, death, release. Let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities. Time to move on. Okay. So, this came out over the Prince of Summer and the Prince of Autumn. So this could be a release of expectations of what you think love should be like. This could be a release of these relationships and being like, okay, the time is now over for us to be together, which is totally fine. Even if something doesn't last forever, it doesn't mean it isn't important or good. Um, Love is always good, even if it's temporary. Okay, I'm going to clear these cards. Whoops, okay. And we're going to move on to the Faery Whispers. I won't tap too much this time. I absolutely love this deck so much. If you made it this far in the reading, go ahead and comment the little fairy emoji, or an emoji of your choice. I like the bubbles emoji and the soap emoji and the strawberry. And yeah, okay. Just comment an emoji that you like. Maybe the butterfly. Okay. Fairy protection. We cherish and protect and heal our friends, the animals. We watch over them and we see how you love them too. This alliance between our worlds helps all of us grow strong. I'll take this one. Fairy faith. Excuse me. We see your heart and it is pure and innocent. Remember, you have the power to believe in yourself, just as we believe in you. Have faith, for we have faith in you. Uplifting fairies. We fairies love to lighten up your life. When your heart is sinking, we will come and show you the hidden delights that dwell far from the weight of your human world. Oh, okay, I'm going to read that again. We fairies love to lighten up your life. When your heart is sinking, we will come and show you the hidden delights that dwell far from the weight of your human world. Okay, that is so, like, intense. So the fairies here are offering an opportunity to connect deeper with them. Okay, let's do one more. Fairy wings. You too have wings. They are just a little harder to see. Still yourself and feel the tingling between your shoulder blades. Feel your fairy wings grow, spread wide, and lift you up. That is a pretty good exercise, actually. Imagining you have wings. Okay, so I will leave your reading there, Pile 1. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Hi there, Pile 2. If you chose this rose quartz, then this reading is for you. Let us get into it. Okay, we have restoration, healing the mother line, healing ancestral work, mother line growing up. Lavender, tranquility, kindness, self-care. Magical map, shifter. And Messiah, light attribute, serving humanity with humility. Shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. How's that look? Pretty good. Okay. So there's a lot of powerful energy here. I think you have just come into your spirituality in a new way, and I think you are may be surprised at how powerful you are and how capable you are of manifesting the things you want to manifest. Like, you might be realizing, being like, oh, I can create my reality. I do get to choose how people treat me. I get to set my own boundaries. I get to work towards things that I want to accomplish, and I can accomplish them. You are seeing the fruits of your labors right now. You're seeing how, um, I just got pulled to look at the Healing the Mother line. I think you're stepping out of victimhood and moving towards standing in your personal power. We have cleansing with lavender as well. I've talked about this before, but the lavender comes from a Latin word meaning to wash, right, or to clean, because the Romans used lavender in their laundry. So it's a very cleansing plant. If you have some lavender, you might want to cleanse your space with it, perhaps. We also have a white crystal here, a blue crystal, a little kind of blue, kind of purple, and then a pink heart crystal as well. So those could be symbols for you. Crystals are very grounding. I have a couple around me here. I'm a crystal guy. So restoration here. This is a fox spirit who can shapeshift and lure men with their seductive qualities to their deaths. So we also have a map shifter here. So we have this shape changer vibes of being, not wearing masks, but being different versions of yourself depending on who you're around. And you might be very skilled at that, at code switching. Be wary of wearing masks, though. Make sure you're acting from a place of authenticity, not what you think you should be doing or what you think others expect of you. Being true to who you are, really, not just what your ego says, but like, who are you inherently? And that is someone that might be very scared at times, and that's okay. Um, you're doing a lot of work. Healing the mother line is not easy. It is not easy work, but you are succeeding at it. You are bringing forth shifts in your life. We have number 52 here as well, so that could be an important number for you, fives and twos. There's a bit of femininity here. Um, that it doesn't matter if you identify as a woman or not. It's just feminine energy that is around you right now, or coming from you, I should say. Um, So you might be embracing your femininity no matter what your gender is, and expressing your gender in perhaps new ways. We have a compass here. So I always say that pleasure is your North Star. Whatever makes you feel really good is what is guiding you towards what it is that you deserve in life and your higher purpose. And okay, I'm going to talk about sex. When you know what you like and you're able to vocalize it, you in life, in the rest of your life, know what you like and refuse what it is that falls short of that, where you can say yes and no quite loudly and proudly. In the bedroom, you're going to be able to say that in your regular life too, in the rest of your life, because you know yourself and you know what feels good and you know what doesn't feel good, and you're able to say yes or no. And people might be very scared of you when you're powerful in the bedroom, because you will not be mistreated and you will command the room, honestly. We have so much power here. I'm kind of intimidated by you, Pile, too. Um, uh, Thank you for letting me read for you. Um, and leading by example with this Messiah card, other people will see you be able to say yes and no authentically and fully, and be inspired by you, by your example, and might want to learn from you as well. You could have people coming to you for advice, coming to you for spiritual advice as well. So the fairies are asking you to step into your personal power, and healing will follow. So I'm going to clear these up, and we're going to move into the tarot. as I am shuffling, I just want to say thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everybody who takes the time to leave me a little like, a comment, or subscribe. I always like hearing if messages resonated with people. It helps me a lot. So thank you so much for listening to me as I ramble on about the cards. Get a few good shuffles in here. Okay. I've been like really struggling with shuffling cards lately, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, that should be good. What blessings are on their way for pile number 2? Okay, I don't want those. Give me better ones. Alright, I'll take this one, the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. It's important to communicate clearly and accurately. Amazing new ideas that should be implemented. Okay. The Prince of Spring. Charming, self-confident, passionate, restless. Immediate action, a challenge you can successfully manage, a passionate relationship. And he is riding on a little bunny. That's so cute. Okay, so we have a new beginning here with the Ace of Winter. We have a new way of seeing things, a new perspective on something, and a new way to communicate yourself and your wants and your desires and your needs and everything like that. A way to voice what it is that's inside of you. You're finding a new light, a new pace. And then the Prince of Spring, we have somebody entering your life, perhaps a romantic interest. The Prince of Spring is a little bit of a playboy, but he is romantic, as all the knights are, if you ask me. And he is here to bring passion into your life, here to bring fire into your life, to light a fire under you, to maybe seduce you. We have the Eight of Summer, the desire for a more meaningful life, realizing that it's time to move on, choosing to make major life changes. Okay, so this could be leaving this Prince of Spring behind. Give me a card about that. The Sun. Okay, no. Plans that work out perfectly, amazing ideas that lead to rewards and commendations, gratitude for the blessings of life. Blessings, hell yeah. So, we have here leaving behind old modes of being that no longer serve you. And I know that's kind of cliche to say, but it is what I'm hearing. Even if you're leaving this Prince of Spring, Prince of Spring, you are moving on to better pastures. You could be leaving somebody and then making room for this Prince of Spring to enter your life, because we have the Sun here with Imperial Topaz. We have absolute love and joy and contentment in life, as well as connection to the natural world. We have all these sunflowers here as well, pointing towards the sunlight, towards that warmth, towards that contentment and those warm, fuzzy feelings that you get from staying in the sun. Excuse me. We have him riding a unicorn. There's so much magic and fantasy here. The Ace of Summer. Open your heart to love, the beginning of a new intimate relationship or the rebirth of a current one, the awakening of psychic abilities or spiritual epiphanies, which is very fun since you're watching a tarot reading. Hi, thank you so much for being here. So we have a lot of good news. We have this Prince of Spring, we have someone entering your life, if they're not already here, that is going to show you, okay, you don't know what you have until it's gone applies to pain too. So, how do I want to say this? When you release the pain, you might be like, oh my god, I didn't even realize I was carrying that much. Holy crap. And you'll make way for the Sun to enter your life. You will make way for this Ace of Summer, make way for new romance, for this Prince of Spring. Let's see what else we've got. The Seven of Autumn. Have patience and don't worry. Take time to rest and plan your next steps. A prudent investment of time or money. And we have this fairy eating fruit on top of a pumpkin in this giant pumpkin patch. So prosperity is pictured here, harvest. Eating fruit can be quite sensual as well. I'll put that out there. Um, if you know what I mean, wink, wink. Um, but Seven of Autumn is about patience as well. And while you do have some fruits of your labor to harvest now, there is still more cooking, basically. Like you can enjoy what you have now, but there is greater abundance heading towards you, and you just have to be patient and wait for it. If you've been manifesting something, it will come true. The Six of Spring. Wonderful news is on its way. Smart choices that bring rewards, success, and public recognition. Oh, very lovely. So this could be the what you're waiting for with the Seven of Autumn is this public recognition, is this victory lap you're running, and this is another unicorn. So unicorns might be important to you. Um, what is this? It's like a picture of a person on their banner. I'm not quite sure exactly what it means. Um, and this unicorn is so like shiny too. Just absolutely beautiful. Um, we have it coming out underneath the Prince of Spring. Um, The spring is the element of fire. It's wands in traditional tarot. So fire is our ambition and our drive and our hunger and our lust and our love for life, our will center, our hips, our gut. Um, so we have success coming out under the Prince of Spring. I really do think this Prince of Spring, and they don't have to be a boy, their gender doesn't really matter. They just embody this princely, chivalrous energy. And we have success coming out beneath them. So they're probably a very successful person and they want to share that success with you. These are blessings coming your way. So we have romance on its way, we have new emotional contentment with this Eight of Summer, leaving behind things that no longer serve you. We have the Ace of Summer, which is a brand new start. We have a dove here and some water lilies, absolutely beautiful. Doves symbolize peace and freedom, love as well. The Ace of Autumn, we have 3 out of 4 aces. So yes, new beginnings, new starts, fresh starts. We have the Eight of Summer with leaving something behind, followed by the Ace of Summer, starting over again. And then we have the Ace of Autumn coming out underneath the Eight of Summer. So there's this feeling of leaving behind, not taking care of yourself. You are going to start taking care of yourself, your physical form, figuring out what to eat, how to sleep, what to drink, how to take care of your body, how you cleanse your body, how you shower, taking care of your hair and your skin, just like starting afresh with how your relationship with your body as well as with money. A windfall of money, advice or assistance from others, a very successful project, a happy change in your career. Very fabulous. Then we have the Five of Summer. Trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So there might be some anxiety coming with new starts because you don't know what's going to happen because it's all new and you've never done it before. The Ten of Winter, the resolution of difficulties, a weight lifted off your shoulders, the end of an addiction or codependency. So fret not, dear pile 2. Even with your fears and your worries, love is on its way. So I'm going to clear these cards and we'll get into the Fairy Whispers. Whoops, messed up my setup here. Nope. Okay, that's good enough. Okay, I won't tap that much today. as I shuffle, I want to, if you've made it this far, I want to say, leave me a little emoji in the comments, maybe the fairy emoji, or whatever your favorite is. I like the bubbles. I like the butterfly. But yeah, leave me the fairy emoji or your favorite one so that I know you've made it this far. Okay, let's see. What messages? Nature's messengers. We send you a butterfly, a sure sign we are with you. We often cannot be seen due to our differing vibrations, so step into nature. Come closer and the answer you desire will be yours. Reawaken the magic. We fairies fade from the sight of those who deny us. Fantasy is in truth the old wisdom. Trust that you can see us and reawaken the magic. Believe and intuitive answers will arise. Open your heart. Live from your heart and the world changes. Heart space is the energy of nature. Expand yours with time in the wild green world. We will find you there beneath the song of the leaves. And last one. Fairy gratitude. You make so many people happy, and you make we fairies happy too. We see all your acts of kindness, and everyone has made a difference. You have made the world better. That is so sweet. Okay, that is where I'm going to leave you, pile number 2. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi there, pile 3. If you chose this titanium quartz, then this reading is for you. Okay, let us get into the energy check-in. We have King with Oberon. The breathing rose, heart healing, emotions, connection, time eases. Rain, cleansing, purification, hydration. 32, magic prayer. And hero/heroine. Light attribute, passion for a journey of personal empowerment. Shadow attribute, escapism and a false sense of heroism. Okay. I love this energy, pile 3. I bet we would make really good friends. So, you feel things very deeply, but you don't let that hurt you. Like, you don't, how do I say this? You feel things very deeply, but you're not a victim. You are very powerful. We have King here, the king of the fairies. We have magic prayer here. And we have little butterfly wings coming off her eye, which is really cool. And we have hero/heroine. We have all this power, but there's kindness and softness to it as well. So what blessings are coming your way is this incredible personal power, and you will be able to create what it is you want to create. You will be able to create the life that you envision for yourself. You'll be able to manifest your dreams, and you're also a really good friend as well. People really enjoy your friendship. And are very grateful for having you in their life. You bring like a breath of fresh air, like this rain card here, just like refreshment. And the breathing rose, you help people breathe easier. You just like light up a room and you like relieve, you're really good at diffusing tension as well, diffusing situations that could turn into fights, that you break the tension maybe with a joke or a piece of truth or something like that. Oh, and it says passion for a journey of personal empowerment right there. You are the main character right now. You are the hero of the story. You are, excuse me, the heroine of this story. And with magic prayer, we have manifestations and desires and dreams all coming to light and coming to fruition. We have we have a lot of green here as well, which is the heart chakra. Another message of feeling things in your heart, feeling things quite deeply. You're able to feel things and then like make art out of it or something like that, where you're able to take your life lessons and create something better, create something new with it. And it could be art, it could be career, it could be friendships even. But you're able to maintain your sense of self through difficult times. You are able to keep a light heart throughout difficult times, and you're able to help other people lighten up during difficult times as well. And you'll probably feel the weight of the world on your shoulders a lot, but you can't change everything. You can only do what you can where you are. And you are doing your best. You are already doing a really good job, and the fairies want you to know that. The fairies want you to let you know that they hear you, that they're here for you. They're here to help you breathe, help you relax, help you cleanse your space. You can call on the fairies to help cleanse your space, to help protect your space as well. Breathing exercises in Fairy Whispering by Karen Kay. She introduces the 4-4-4 breath, where you inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and then exhale for 4 counts. So that might be not a meditation, a meditative practice to enjoy, but just focusing on your breathing, maybe during meditations, is going to be very useful for you. Breath control is everything. Yoga with Adrienne always says you got to bring the breath. So, breathing is just really, I mean, obviously it's important because you need it, and we do it all the time, and you need it to live. But also with breath, it is change. You are changing oxygen into CO2, right? Life is change, and so embracing that change is going to be very important for you. So I shall clear the cards and break out the tarot. And as I'm shuffling, I want to say thank you so much for being here and listening to me. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate everyone who takes the time to leave me a like, a comment, or a subscribe. Or when you say that messages resonated with you, I really appreciate it. So thank you very much. Okay, bad shuffle. Let's try again. There we go. I've been struggling with my shuffles recently. I do not know what's wrong with me. Like, come on, shuffle. Let's do one more. Make it good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. What blessings are on their way for pile number 3? The King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical. A financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Okay, this could be you. This could be somebody in your life, or it could be an overarching energy. Somebody that is commanding. Oh, and I think these are 2 bee houses, symbolizing hard work as well. And sweetness of the honey. And fairies love honey. If you want to leave out an offering, you could leave out some honey, some bread, some milk, some cream, some butter, some cake. Maybe whatever it is that you're eating, you put aside a piece for the fairies. They really appreciate that. The King of Winter, 2 kings. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So we have 2 kings looking out for you right now. 2 fairy kings being like, hey, I see you and I want to protect you. I want to guard you. I want to take care of you and protect you. I think I said that already, but 2 kings that you have garnered the favor of. This could be 2 kings in your life, people who are quite powerful and authoritative and embody the masculine divine. Or this could be fairy guides. It could be you, and the fairies are just calling you a king twice. The 6 of Autumn. The good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Okay, a very lucky card, very auspicious card. About financial abundance here. So we have friends coming in to protect you. We have money coming in as well. The 10 of Spring. Ask for help from others. All work and no play. Being weighed down by too many responsibilities. So be very careful of trying to do everything yourself. You don't have to do it all yourself. We have 2 kings here to help you. The Princess of Summer, and she's actually the back of the card. Isn't that pretty? Gentle, sensitive, kind, and experienced. A new relationship or emotional experience. Invitations to social events. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. Okay, so this could be you. This could be a dear friend, perhaps a romantic interest. Um, The Princess of Summer is very heart focused. Summer is the element of water, it's the cups suit in traditional tarot. And you can think of a filling cup of like your emotional well being filling your cup. She might cry very easily, but that's okay. The Princess of Winter. Okay, we have two princesses. Nice. Inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. Okay, and this is a snow leopard, I believe, or a white tiger. I'm not quite sure. But it's a big cat. And okay, the King of Winter and the Princess of Winter. So this might be a father figure as well, someone who takes care of you and protects you and guides you. This could be a mentor, maybe. Um, this it could be a love interest. The Chariot, number 7. Success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Okay, underneath the Six of Autumn. So you will have good luck with your career. You will have good fortune with your career, and you will have success with your career. And that probably all just means the same thing, but success is coming for you if you don't already have it. And the Chariot, if you've been waiting to make a choice, now is the time to decide, to choose which path you want to go down. The Chariot is powered by your willpower, by your hips, your guts. Um, the Chariot, the crystal is obsidian. Um, the Chariot is about fast paced action, moving forward with things, going. Um, so if there's something you've been procrastinating or holding back on, and now is the time to choose. The Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self employed, cherishing your time alone. Okay, these are all very like lucky cards, honestly. Even with this 10 of Spring, reminding you to rely on your friends when you need to, rely on your therapist when you need to, your doctors, your psych, um, but your friends as well. What do I want to say? What do I want to say? I want to say we have all these fruits around this fairy symbolizing prosperity and abundance. We've got grapes, what looks to be olives, an onion, pumpkin, all different fruits and vegetables that you can enjoy. Let's see what else. The Six of Summer. Children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. And this is, okay, we have summer, spring, winter, and autumn. We have all 4 seasons on the board with us right now. Um, so you might be quite balanced at this point in your life as well. Six of Summer is the nostalgia card. So, like it says, you might be remembering things better, maybe, than they happened, or worse. But nostalgia is a liar, and what matters is the present moment right here. If you are looking to have children, this is a very good sign. Let's see, the Nine of Winter, unfounded fear, focusing on worst case scenarios, allowing worry to grow out of proportion to the problem. So we have fears here, but the rest of the cards are like prosperity, good luck, people protecting you, friendships. So these fears might not hold any purchase now. You might be remembering the past and having regrets about your past, and it might be keeping you up at night. But I've said this before in readings, but the fact that you have regrets means you've grown and changed. And the fact that like you look at something you've done and you're like, I would never do that again, that's a fact that you have changed, a sign that you have grown and learned, and you wouldn't make those mistakes again. And so you can be grateful for the past and what it has taught you, and you can be forgiving towards your past self for the mistakes that they have made. So I'm going to clear these cards up. And we shall move on to the Faery Whispers. And if you've made it this far in the video, please comment the fairy emoji or your favorite emoji. I like the bubbles and the butterfly. Okay, alright. Terrible shuffling. Horrible job. Disgraceful. There we go. Good shuffle. Amazing. One more. That didn't work at all. Okay. One more for my honor. Yeah, okay. Fairy gardens. Plant herbs and flowers, and we fairies will share our magic. We are grateful when you help the green world. As you tend your garden, you will be blessed with the wisdom you seek. Between the worlds. We work at the in-between times, at dawn and dusk, under the stars, at midsummer and midwinter, weaving flower and frost into magic. Join us there, and you will feel fairy wisdom light up within you. Everywhere fairies. We are the fairies of the city streets, ensuring daisies crack the pavements. We are the fairies of the forest, guarding the groves. We are ever surprising, always defying definition, just like you, human child. And one more. Fairy healing. We bring healing to those who respect the land and its wisdom, delight in the blessings of the earth, and we will tend to you with reverence. The answer lies in the love of the earth. Okay, pile number 3, that is where I'm going to leave you. If you enjoyed this reading, please leave a like, comment, or subscribe down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!